live today, and I said, let me come on here so we can gist a little bit. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about right now. Okay, because there's a whole lot to talk about, and I guess some of the topics we will just put in videos. So first off, let me quickly check if our sound is good, and then we are going to get to what's going on. Uh-oh. Cancel. Sorry, I accidentally pressed something. Uh, what's going on, you guys? All right, so pardon me that I'm not able to show my face. I don't know, when you stream live from YouTube, it's always very difficult. I can't even find the share button. What's going on? From YouTube is always very difficult. I can't even find the share button. What's going on? Okay, so I think our sound is great. I hope y'all can hear me because I don't want to. Okay, so I think our sound. I don't want to be talking and then no one can hear me. All right, welcome. Thank you for joining, and welcome for those of you that are going to be watching the the replay. Hold on, give me a second. Let me see. Okay, I found it now. Always a struggle to find the share. Okay, hot gist. So right now we're going to be talking about celebrities, and you can see the thumbnail. We have AY, his wife Mabel. We have Basket Mouth ex-wife. We have Funke Akindele and the late Yoruba actress. We have Alex Unusual, the BBNaija. So there's a whole lot we have to talk about here. Like I always say, here in this channel, when we see a topic that we feel like we can teach and learn from, we will be here to discuss it, not necessarily to drag, bash, or just say nasty stuff about celebrities. No, but we're in here to point out certain things and lessons can be learned. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. So just give me a second. Let me just quickly do this and we will start officially. You can never be too ready with live stream. Okay, so yeah. All right. So sound is good. Let me put the phone away until if we have to read something, then we'll pull it back on. I had gum in my mouth. Let me take it out. All right, so welcome, and thank you all very much for watching. Those of you that will watch the replay, thank you so very much. Feel free to drop your comments, your thoughts, even if you're catching up with the replay of this live stream, if you're not able to catch up when we are live. Okay, so first off, we all know what is going on with AY and his wife. We saw the recent post online, AY coming out to break his silence, and the wife also, Mabel, had one or two things to say that she posted online. People talked about it, but now a lot is coming up. Even before AY broke his silence, there's been a whole lot online, a whole lot of speculations and stuffs like that. So that we would discuss. Basket Mouth is also there on the thumbnail, and hence I said celebrity marriages. There is just a whole lot we're going to be discussing about that. The celebrity marriages. The BBNaija, Alex, that a whole lot of people are feeling like, what? Say what? What's going on? Not my Alex, not my Alex. That's all we're seeing. Was on the street that Alex has deactivated her Instagram, but some persons are saying that she did it a while back, even before this started. She already deactivated her account, maybe for personal reasons, but some persons are saying that it seemed like, you just waited until almost, when you knew something was going to happen, you deactivated. All of that we're going to discuss. Funke Akindele crying out and so we will just touch down and talk about the celebrity marriage. So we'll talk about AY, Basket Mouth, using them as reference to other celebrities that you all know that are having issues in their home or completely separated or divorced or whatnot. The likes of Yule, Doce, and all many more. So we saw what happened with AY and how this whole thing is going. According to AY's post, AY is insinuating that look, it is not only his fault, it's also both of them are kind of guilty of something. We also what happened with Basket Mouth. And during Basket Mouth time also there was a whole lot of talks and people had a whole lot to say, and then they finally, uh, separated and sorry, got divorced and went their separate ways. One thing I want to say is I don't know if people that are public figures or celebrity really think deep before they get married, or if they after getting married, when you notice that you're becoming very popular, you need to know that you have to double up the work. You have to double up the work because the temptation is going to actually go from let's say a 5 to 20. If a regular person is getting, or every time they step out of the house they're getting like 5, 10, 15 people toasting them, chiking them, trying to throw themselves on you, that you're a public figure and the type of job you do will always put you in the first. These days, it's not even about the opposite sex, whether you say, okay, if you're a man, you're going to meet a lot of women in place of work or in place of your business. If you're a woman, you're going to meet. No, these days, some people even swing both ways. So whichever way you look at it, you're not safe. Do you understand? Whether you're a man in the midst of men, whether you're a woman in the midst of women, you're still not safe. People are still going to shoot their shot. That's the point I'm trying to make. So what I'm just thinking is, I don't even know if these people try to double their effort to realize that a lot of temptation is going to come. And because you've started seeing money, you're now looking fine. You're now looking put together. You're now living that life that a whole lot of people want to live. So many persons that might be coming around you when you've already arrived are not people that really, really wish you well. They're attracted by what they can get. They are attracted by the gain, what they can benefit, the connections that they can get through you, and maybe start up something for themselves also and start living that big boy or baby girl lifestyle. So there is so many reasons why people will be coming close to you. And I feel like sometimes these celebrities leave themselves too open for anything, almost like, well, I'm working, this is my line of work, should I do this, should I do that? And they don't draw that line. So it becomes very easy for them to be found in compromising positions, found in a place where it will now bother their partners. And in most cases, most of these partners are people that they are also working class people, but their job is not the type that always puts them out there, that you will always see them. The way you will see the like of Basketball, that is a comedian, AY is a comedian, AY does movies and other deals that he does. Same with Basketball and all of that. So I feel like this whole cheating, because every time one of the things you will always hear is, oh, this one stepped out. All of this is alleged. We're just working with what we heard. I'm not saying that AY or Basketball did something, but I just feel like we can actually discuss this. Because at the end of the day, you will not be hearing this one is connected to this one is linked to this one. And all majority of the time, when you talk about the men, the people that will be mentioned will be a whole lot of women, and most of those women will be single ladies. We understand. Not as if I'm saying if they were all married, it's safe, because some married women too, they don't give a damn. If they want it, they want it, they want it. They will still go for them. But I'm saying you will not be surrounding yourself with so much single people that are of certain age, actually. Because sometimes people say, age is nothing, age is nothing, age is just a number. No, no, no. You cannot tell me that if you're in your 30s, you're still thinking the same way that you were thinking when you were in your 20s. Um, Mrs. Smarties, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining. I'm seeing this name for the first time. Smarties. You're welcome. Thank you very much for joining. I'm good. And how are you too? How are you? So, not quite sure what you mean by that, but if you can say what you want to say, if you can put it in a way that I'll understand, I can respond to you. All right. So I just wish that these people will actually put themselves in a position where even if something, because there's no marriage that is without challenges at the end of the day. Even the marriage of regular people, people that are not out there, they still face challenges. But I feel like these people are always in a position where it makes it very difficult for their partners to believe what they are saying, even if maybe they were truly in a compromise, but they really didn't do anything. And this is happening all the time. But frankly speaking, they didn't do anything. But because of the kind of position you put yourself, it becomes very difficult for your partners to keep believing that no, it was just work, it was just work, it was just work. So I feel like these are some of the things that also contribute to marriages breaking down. Men and women, these new generations, I feel like as time is going, not as if in those days were any better. They used to do their own thing, in those days you see village meetings and people being trashed because somebody's effing somebody else's wife. And what are you streaming about? Okay, I'm talking about celebrities specifically. Today I'm talking about Nigerian celebrities. All of the people you see on my thumbnail, they are all Nigerians. So yeah, and they are all celebrities. So if you watch comedy, Nigerian comedy, and movies and stuffs like that, then you probably know reality shows and whatnot. Those are the people I'm talking about. All right, bye. Thank you very much for coming, Mr. Smarty. God bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye. Have a nice day. Okay, so most times, okay, but I was saying not as if in those days it was any better, because sometimes another thing I notice people talk about is the fact that people will say things like, "Oh my goodness, the way the world is now, people have no shame, people have no this, people have no that." I remember I was talking with a YouTuber when it was a celebrity gist or something else, and I said and I said this is not new. And she was shocked, that, what do you mean? And I said, these things have been happening before. You see people giving kids to other people, many, many years ago, in those days, you understand? So it's not as if these things are new. You see in villages where words on the streets, the community side talks, that this child looks like this other person. And when you really, really look at them, look at those kids that they say look like somebody else, but is being grown in some other person's home. They look, in most cases, they are always carbon copies of the other man that is somewhere with his own family. But you just see that this person's child look like this one, the other. They just mix everything up because of the kind of things they were doing in those days. You see cases where some people are brought to the village square, and they will now lay them down on those benches, all those wooden bench, and trash them, because this one has slept with this one's wife, the other wife has slept with the other person's husband. People they send to go do teachers training, just a whole lot, a whole a whole lot. People being caught in the farm, people being caught behind the primary school buildings. We're talking about adults doing nasty stuff that they shouldn't be doing, and they have their families. Okay, pretending they are going to the farm or something, and then they end up somewhere in the bushes and someone catches them. Or sometimes people even see these things and you just walk past, because wetin concern you, as a young child growing up, wetin concern you, even when you've gotten to that age where you understand that this person is this person's parent, and like, their kids, their partners, but in your mind, this is not something you should be getting involved as a young person. Leave it for the elders to see, the older people to see, and anybody that wants to report you. But I'm saying this thing has been happening, but it's just that now that there is social media, it is even easier for people to get caught. It is easier for people to snitch. It is easier for people to bring you evidence when they are telling you that, oh, look at what I saw. And if they were quick to, bring out their phone and catch a few clip or take a few snapshots, they're able to prove their point that, yes, this is what I saw, this is what the person is doing, or what, and so many more, other things that are happening. So I just feel like when you are a celebrity, the point that I really want to drive home about this celebrity marriage is because it keeps happening, and it's almost like nobody is trying to sit back and look at. Sometimes they say you don't wait for something to happen to you before you learn. You learn from other people's mistake. And I'm just thinking, is this just arrogance that is making people to feel like, well, just because it happened to Mr. A or because it happened to Mr. B, it's not going to happen to me. Just because it happened to Mr. C or Mr. D, it's not going to happen to me. This is not going to be my own situation. This is not going to be my own case. This cannot happen to me. So many people face something like this, and each time if they decide to speak a little bit, you will always notice that one story is not that different from the other story. One story is always not that different from the other story. And I always ask the question, at what point will someone say, okay, because this thing has happened to one, two, three, four, five persons, I should be more careful. I should know when to draw the line. In the case of AY now, there are so many names allegedly, because we're not going to work with that, because one of the person that is championing this whole mentioning of names is that weird blog that he will always say things. Yes, there are certain things he has said. For example, Gist Lover, when he talked about you, Ledoche, of course, you Ledoche's own came out to be truth, but there are certain things that he has actually said that he really did not bring a lot of proof to really show that yes, this I have the type of evidence that I have. If we take, for example, is the case of Apostle Johnson Suleiman, we understand how Nigeria is and how the system and everything is with Halima Abubakar. I already did a video on the channel talking about that Halima now needs to pay 10 million naira, 10 yeah, I think 10 million naira to Apostle Johnson Suleiman, and also I think about another 20 million naira to sort out the internet to make sure that all the blogs and everybody that's ever done a video takes down and correct the information that she put online and all of that. And a whole lot of people are of the opinion that they believe what Halima Abubakar is saying. And I'm like, the way these blogs were talking of this particular blog was talking about it, when the case was in court, shouldn't that mysterious person, why didn't he bring out all the information in order to give to Halima's team so they can prove their case? And although we know, even with evidence and everything, you will not win such case in Nigeria. If it's anywhere else, yes, you will. But if it is in Nigeria, it pisses me off, because I don't like the fact that some people will go to school, study something, really want to practice, all charged up, fired up to come out and handle cases, and you come out and these people on the top will just press you, tell you to close your mouth or turn the other way, even when it is clear that there is something, it is clear that there's something going on between these people with all the evidence that she presented, yet she didn't win her case. And this is not actually the first time this is happening. There are phones. This whole thing is funny, because if in other parts of the world people are the smallest evidence, they will dig and they will find it. These people are using phones, they are using laptops, they are using every electronic that is available, and these are things that you can trace. These are things that you can actually hack into and get emails and find out. Even when someone is making a call, you can actually, even when you make a call, they can tell from what server is serving. From even when you send email, they can trace it down to what building, what area that email generated from, what type of device. And so what are they telling me that they were not able to dig? Kind of like I digress, but all of these are still connected to point I'm trying to make. So sometimes this whole thing, it is weird, when you look at a whole lot of things that is just happening online and all around. It is weird. But let's go back to the celebrities we're talking about. I'm just thinking, and I'm thinking out loud. At what point do people actually calm down and do the right thing? And at what point these people that really call themselves, because people talk about side chicks, you might have names for all these things now, but I always say in those days, growing up, if you're someone of certain age, you know, except you just weren't paying attention while growing up, or you did not grow up around a whole lot of, you were not opportune to come from a large family. Personally, I'm from a very massive family, massive family. Okay. So, minus talking about massive family, when you talk about people with some of the biggest family, are the people of Niger Delta, where you have people with multiple wives, and some people are having 20 children, 50 children. So all the families are very giant. Do you understand? So by the time uncles, aunties, this everybody's having like 10 kids here, 10 kids here. By the time your cousins and everybody got, in fact, just an uncle and your father, and it's almost a village. You understand? So you will see a whole lot. And if you're paying attention, you will learn a lot. And when you're growing up, there are certain things you see. It's not as if you're really looking at it like, oh, I should pay attention to this, I should learn. But as a child, it stays with you. So nothing is happening now. Somebody will come and tell me that, oh, this is new. Because people will say, see how side chicks are being. Well, all of a sudden, they now have something they call side chicks. They've always had side chicks. That was not the name for it, but it has always existed. This set of people, they've always been there. And when I mean this set of people, these are set of people that do not care that someone is with someone else. If they feel this is someone they like, they feel like this is someone they want to run things with, they will get involved and do what they want to do. So if we're working with what we see on the street, but like I'm saying, all of these are alleged, evidences are not there, and uh, we're just going to take it with a grain of salt, or not even pay attention really. But take for instance now, Alex Unusual's name is right. I think she's Alex Unusual, or Alex something. The BBNaija girl, her name is out there. They start posting photos and mentioning names of people that are allegedly connected to AY in some type of way. And my question is, why is it that every time something happens, people's name will be mentioned, things will not be followed up? Because if every time, because some of the names that are mentioned in cases are reoccurring names, like there are names that are connected to several people. It's almost like in the in the entertainment industry, of which, yeah, worldwide, it is common, but it's just that in some part they don't say so much. But it is common that it's like they share a lot between themselves, even though they will not agree that they do. They do. They share a lot between themselves, and they do pass around a lot. So the point I'm trying to make is, people that are coming out with all this, we know this one, we know this one, we know that one. Why not bring out evidences that are beyond reasonable doubt? That's one thing I don't see blogs posting. They will just come out, blast someone's photo or mention someone's name, and people all describe someone in a way that people can put two, and mostly those people that follows them. You know, if you're following someone, you're watching someone, you're consuming someone's content, from a good description, you can tell if it's someone that you know that they are describing. You can put two and two together and you can guess who. So either they are giving a good description of someone that has done something, or they're giving you, hello UK family, welcome sis, thank you for joining, thank you. So either they are giving good description to tell you, oh, these are the people that did certain things. And then fast forward many months later or many years later, another person is in deep shit again, or in a hot mess. And then names are pumping out, and you're finding out that some of the names are names that you can really recognize. But yet, at no given point, anybody's giving us giving us an evidence that is beyond every reasonable doubt. I'm talking about something that you can present. Don't consign me. I won't say we. Something that you can present in court, and you will be able to win a case with. Because that way, I feel like if it will be done that way, some people go enter house. Not only some people, many people go enter house. And that's why I was talking about in those days, they didn't have that. So you either have to catch people under mango tree by the bush corner, hide for farm, they do them inside canoe, or you understand, just all those weird kind of corners. But then when they are caught red-handed, there's always a penalty given by the community to those people. There is always a punishment that is given. So depending on the type of crime that is being committed, I can remember vividly that in some communities they used to even do that they strip them completely naked and tie them with all these itchy grasses and parade them all around community, flog them, and the crime they committed will be announced to the whole community. And you see those people living in shame for a very long time. And in most cases, you don't hear that they repeat such crime. The only people that sometimes do that are those people that steals, but all these people that will step out on their partner, they have families, they will now step out and go and sleep with somebody else's wife. You see somebody chasing somebody with cutlass. So this thing has always been there. Or you see a complete married man having full family outside. I mean, families by having kids with different women out there, and yet those women out there, they're not feeling any type of way. So these things have been happening. I just feel like when you as a celebrity or you as a person that feels like, oh, I want to be a public figure, I want to be a comedian, I want to be an actress, I want to be, you just want, you want to be an entertainer, you want to be someone that or even if you're not an entertainer, an educator, just anything that puts you in the public eyes, that will put you among people that you have to be talking, walking, associating, mingling so much with a lot of people. When you're getting to that point where you notice that the popularity is coming, a lot of people want to see you, they want to hang around you, they want to listen to that thing you have to say, you have to start being very cautious. Consider that your family as your number one. Money dey sweet, we understand. Who no like money? Who no like money? Dey sweating money dey make some people dey do. Everybody like money, but I feel like at some point people get carried away by the chasing of wealth, or, trying to make so much, trying to have so much connection where they can do and undo, trying to just be at the top, be liked by so many people, gather so many fans that they damn everything else. They take everything else for granted, including the family. That maybe at that point the family is still small. Maybe it's just the husband and the wife, or maybe a child or few children, and the children are still little. And like, I'm make I first the hustle first. The children are still small. My wife go take care of them, or vice versa. It could be the wife that is out there as a celebrity doing her thing. Oh, your husband go pay attention. Oh, whatnot. House girls then they house help and whatnot. Siblings and family people go help. Make I just do my thing. And then you forget the most important thing that you're supposed to do. And then at some point, it gets to the level where people go begin to compare all these single young ladies that most of them don't even get job. But now then they wear the most expensive. And nobody, don't get me wrong. I'm trying to make a point here because enough is enough. This is getting out of hands. Every time you turn to your left, there is a celebrity, or there is a home. It doesn't even have to be a celebrity. There's a home that is being broken, and when you put your head through the window to listen to the gist, one of the first thing you're hearing, na side chicks, na infidelity. What is going on? People focus on things that are not that relevant, and then you lose the most important things in your life, which is your family. I don't care what anybody. Money dey sweet, yes. Money good. Money go make life easy, go make life smooth, no doubt. But at the same time, while you're chasing that, focus and also make sure that your family is actually functioning the way it should. UK family said now men don't even do the cheating with fear anymore, as if then they fear before. UK family, it was just difficult to catch them because there were no phones and satellites and drones that you can fly to Nkoro areas, you understand, to go catch people. You understand? But if you know, they've been doing it. But I feel like some people actually knew that family is important and had family values. But these days, I don't know. I feel like the love of money. Everybody love money. Gone. Everybody will lie. Everybody love money. But the thing is, I feel like at some point people were able to balance this thing, even if it's not one, because there's no way you can be out there and you can be 100% balancing everything, family inside and everything. But people try their best. But these days, I feel like people are not even giving 10% at some point in their life. And mostly when they get to that point where they've started seeing money coming in small, small, they've started having that fans, that uh, uh, many people that listens to them and follows them, they start feeling like they are invincible, like they're unbreakable, they're unbeatable. You cannot talk to them. You cannot say anything, because as far as you don't get money, you not get sense. Not if they talk where they make sense. Not if they talk with them 1 year. Even if you try to advise, you're on your own. Like you're just pouring water on the back of a tortoise. Like it is what it is. They don't care. They don't want to listen to you, because they feel like, I've got money. If I'm in any deep shit, I'm gonna fix it. I've got connections. If I'm in any deep shit, I'm gonna fix it. But there's certain things you can fix, and having a beautiful, peaceful home and all of that. Most times, money will not fix it when you mess up, or when you keep messing up. Everybody have their breaking point. Someone can keep forgiving you, keep letting go, keep looking the other way. But it gets to a point where people's life are now endangered by your careless and reckless lifestyle. And when it gets to that point, that's the time to bow out. And at this point, I'm not focusing on a woman or a man. I'm speaking for both. It could be the woman that is out there, that is the celebrity, that is a public figure, that's always traveling, jumping around, hanging in all these meetings where it's full of men and women. And at this point, where the world is right now, you don't even have to look at it that, oh, because this person is hanging with the opposite sex. It could be with the same sex. If it be a woman, they hang out. You know, go even they look very well, but that could be the distraction. And they are doing what they are doing, enjoying themselves. And people be feeling like, okay, if they do a woman to woman, that one not be cheating. Who tell you? Or if they do a man to man, that will not be cheating. Only when you cross to the opposite. No, no, it is. UK family said, in the olden days, a man will be cheating, but will be scared of his wife, so that his wife will not catch him. The thing is it? I don't even think it has to. It is necessarily being afraid of the wife, but people were afraid of losing everything. But probably these days, because a lot of things come so easy, it is just easier to get certain things, that people just feel like, I beg, if you won't go now. Thousands of more people dead there where they wait to take your place. It is now so easy, and people are now doing this thing like with all level of boldness. Now you gonna even hear people they say, not to collect this man wife, not to collect this woman husband. People they chook head. Okay, see now how many people, for example, like I'm saying, all of these are alleged. Not There's no evidence beyond reasonable doubt for us to know what is going on, because according to AY Post, both of them are guilty. That could mean anything. It could be that both of them, their head they touch. It could actually also be that both of them, they entered the Nkoro area. For example, Will Smith and the wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. Y'all know the two they run things, okay? Will they run his own, Jada they run her own. So you cannot blame just one person if anything happened to them. So that's what I'm saying. We're not focusing on one particular person for this and this thing. But I just feel like, because AY's own just happened now, and Basket Mouth too is not. I don't think it's that long, or he actually spoke about it not too long ago too, uh, when he was asked. I think so, but like he didn't go into detail. But it was like he's not married. Um, Let me see. UK Farmer said, this says the men don't think of their old age again. They just believe and think they will still remain boys. And say the culture and all of that also helps now. You now make you go dey see 90 years old go carry 13 years old as wife. Anybody no go talk, boy. You don't see am now. So I just wish that people will actually think when they get popular, when they start making that lots of money, they will remember that family is very important. And because you're now that popular, you're now all looking all better than the way you were looking when you didn't have so much. You understand? So all of that is going to contribute to the temptation, the level of temptation that is going to come your way is going to double. You guys, pardon me with the noise. I'm inside the house. Family's here. I just want us to do a quick one because there's so many topics to be discussed. So I was like, okay, let me just come and talk about these ones here, and then we will do maybe videos and another live stream if we can. If we cannot this night, we'll do another in the morning. Okay, so that's just the thing. Give me a second. All right, getting distracted a bit. So let me move on to the next topic. Let me quickly round up the celebrities and move to the next ones. Okay. The point that I'm just trying to make is that people should pay more attention to their family and do not take your family for granted, because at the end of the day, family comes first. Family is number one. I don't even know if people don't even see that anymore because they feel like I can start all over and I can start a new family. I can this. Remember that that woman or that man is someone that both of you would have been together for a very long time. That person might have met you when you were nothing, okay, worked with you, believed in you. How many people used to believe in someone? Worked with you, believed in you, stuck with you, did everything with you. Now you're out there, you're now very popular, you're now liked by everyone, you want to be seen by everyone, and all of a sudden you feel like family is no longer that important for you to make sacrifices of respecting yourself and keeping yourself for that partner of yours, no matter how much you're feeling that moment. That's why you have a smartphone. Get that partner of yours on phone. When you're in that position where you feel like you're really tempted to do something silly, something nasty, get that partner of yours on phone and get into those conversations, get into those nasty talk with that partner of yours that you decided you were going to walk this earth with, that person that you took that oath with. Learn to respect. And if you're doing something and your partner keeps pointing out that, look, this thing you're doing, I'm not comfortable with it, look into that thing. It could be anything. Maybe the way you talk, the way you react when you're angry, it could be anything. If one person is complaining that, look, this thing you're doing makes me uncomfortable, sit back and look into it. Don't be selfish and feel like because I'm now this big person, I'm the this, I'm the that, so I don't care. If you're gonna either deal with it or the door is open, you can go. Other people are going to come in because after all, I'm now loved by so many people, and all these people, they like you when you don't arrive. That one no be, you can compare that with what family is. You can compare that with your family. That's one thing people don't understand. So women should plan for themselves and their children. Now, nothing like love again for marriage since it is fading after having children. It's not that it is fading after having children. People are not just I didn't fart. All right, so that's going to bring us. I have my little one here, needs my attention, so I'm going to just quickly round up with Funke Akindele's gist, and if we have more time later, we can come in. So yes, Funke Akindele cried out. I didn't poop, baby. Why is the
Of course.
Okay, so Funke Akindele cried out recently. I'll just quickly roll because I really want to talk about this Funke's case, but if I'm not able to say everything I want to say, then I might come back later for us to really talk about it. So Funke Akindele cried out recently after she I think there's a Yoruba actress that died that everybody's talking about. They posted about it and everybody's discussing it. So I think Funke wanted to send her condolences to that family, and she did. And the girl's brother felt like this is the right time for him to call out Funke Akindele. And he did call out Funke Akindele, saying when they needed her, she was nowhere to be found. Now that his sister has passed, Funke is coming to send them condolences. Funke actually posted the whole thing, posted the condolence she sent to the guy. The guy did not respond, and she said she was thinking about it. That she would have ignored, but then she noticed that someone came to her page on Instagram, dropped a comment telling her that she's a bad person and she's going to lose her kids. Tell me, who does that? All of this thing is being said because somebody. Hello, Yoyo's World. You're welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining. So all of these things are being said just because somebody sent a message to someone and the person probably did not respond, did not contribute any money while your sister was ill. You're welcome, I say. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. So my point now is oh, you just want to say, well done, your name is raining. Positivity on Whitey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Make I dey try small, small. I try to do my best. I pray that God gives the wisdom that will stay on track. And thanks to you too. Thanks to you too. Because I saw on my other live stream too. So the comments I saw that like we like it when Oyoyo is on your live stream. If you don't worry, Oyoyo will be back when I start streaming again with StreamYard. I'm waiting for my StreamYard to reload because I'm using the free plan. My channel no dey monetize, so I know they go pay for any StreamYard anything. So thank you so much too, sis. Thank you. So Funke Akindele, you guys. Sorry, I'm distracted a bit here. But let me just run this Funke Akindele stuff. I will come back to do another live stream. That's what I'm going to do. But I'll just drop the story here and I will round up. You pardon me, please, and you people to join me later. My little one needs my attention right now, so I will try to fix her up, and then when she goes to bed, I will come back to do another live stream in 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. I'll round up. Okay, so Funke Akindele now said she would have let this thing slide. But then, because this is not the first time that she's been dragged, according to her, she did even during the election period, she was dragged. She's been dragged all the time. That is not even a big deal. But that when someone came to her comment section and dropped that comment telling her that she's going to lose her kids, that's when she will understand that when next somebody needs her help, the Funke will show up. I was like, this is one we need to talk about now. One thing I want to tell people when I talk about spiritual people that really know me or people that followed like my TikTok and my other page where I post and I do a bit about the Bible and spiritual. I talk a lot about spirituality and all of that. And I feel like a lot of people just live in this world and they live. Okay. What did this one don't go chop now? Belle don't they do children. So I talk a lot about spirituality, and sometimes people don't understand. Be careful of the curses you're placing on people. Probably because you think you are upset, you think something is paining you, you think that it makes you to look tough, something just happened, you started laying curses on people. There are people you will lay curse on, you're actually laying curse on yourself. Be careful of what you are laying curse on or who you are laying curse on. Because one, you're not God that created that person. And if you're laying curse on someone that is not guilty of anything, for example, let's take this Funke, for example. Funke said she's very busy and that maybe she didn't see the message, or maybe she saw the message and she tried to reach out in one way or the other and she wasn't able to. And this lady has come to Funke's channel to tell Funke that because Funke did not help this late Yoruba actress, that Funke is going to lose her children. May that woman go, or woman or person, I don't know if it's a woman or a man, may that man or woman go back, take back their words, apologize to Funke, because it might take 10 years, it might take 20 years. That cost you placed on someone else will bounce back and hit you that opened your mouth to place that cost, if that person is not guilty of the crime that you are accusing them of. That's one. Two, Funke Akindele, from what I've seen in a movie I've watched, I don't know them. I don't know Funke from anywhere. Never seen Funke before. One thing I want to tell people, from what I noticed, maybe I'm not correct, but Funke looked like someone that hustled her way up to where she is today. I don't know if Funke is also from, like, for example, from a big family like Davido that have rich parents and whatnot, that you can say, okay, maybe she started. And I don't know if Funke's parents are that wealthy too, because the likes of Otedola, I didn't even know who Otedola was until I left Nigeria. I was abroad before I started hearing it. I said, who is this Otedola anyways? Before I knew that it's one of the Nigerians. So I don't know if Funke is also from a rich family, okay? But the point I'm trying to make is Funke has hustled in her life. She has worked hard to get to this position now. We saw how Funke started with her different projects, from the Jennifer Diary, what is the other one she used to do, her old movies, comedy movies, her days in Nollywood, all the years she spent in Nollywood, to, let's fast forward to her most recent movie, A Tribe Called Judah, that hit hard like no man's business. Everybody was congratulating her. You see, Oyoyo's word here is saying it, that Funke, they say, is very frugal. Say Nigeria with entitlement mentality is 5 and 6. Oyoyo, you couldn't have said it any better. You are so correct. Like, this is pissing me off so much. When I heard that, I could not believe what I was hearing Funke say. And Funke was crying. If people understand what people's tears, if you know what people's tears can do to you, if you know what people's tears, that's why people will be telling you people are chasing them from village, this one, that one. You are responsible for your predicament. You are responsible for your downfall, because your mouth, you don't use take dabaru everything for yourself, and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. People will open their mouth. Nobody owes you anything, no? Even those people that goes and they start swearing for their parents. Your parents are responsible for you to a certain level. When you don't reach that age where you know your right from wrong, you don't grow, they don't maybe train you for university. If they don't get money to even train you for university, they say make you go learn handwork. God sees their heart, oh. God sees the heart of your parents. So if you think you won't go place curse for their head, you are on your own. Once you get to that level where you can hustle and you refuse to go out and hustle, and you are waiting, depending on other people, and when they don't do for you, you start cursing them. When I mean curse, I'm not talking about you, they crazy, you they mad, oh. You start wishing them ill. You start praying that something bad will happen to them in their life, or their children, or their wanting, or their... Now yourself, oh, now you go reap them, oh. All those things you they talk, you are heaping it on your own head. When our people will get to the point, some of our people will get to the point where they will realize that nobody owes you anything. These people contact, according to the brother of this late lady, they contacted Funke Akindele. They wanted help. Let's say the lady was in hospital bill. We know how Nigeria is difficult this period. If Funke opens her mouth and says she will not help you, that is between Funke and her God. Face front, go find anybody anywhere you want beg, or go hustle, do anything you want to, go treat your family member. But this, that he has said what he has said, And the busybody, even the boy that lost a sister, just called Funke out, did not wish death upon Funke's children or Funke's family members. A busybody fan. Now some people go to do, I'm a fan, I'm a fan, I'm a this. Now so you go the fan, they go until you go disappear. You go, you go all vanish one day. Because when people start fanning people and farming, oh, I'm a fan of this person, that person can never do wrong in their eyes. And if you're that type of person, you have an issue. Because there's nobody in this world that is above mistake. So if you feel like that your favorite is above mistake, you yourself, you have problem. And you need to check yourself. You need to search yourself because nobody is perfect. If that person knows what is good for that person should go back and apologize to Funke and take back the curses. Because taking it back, the person is not taking it back for Funke. That person is taking it back for themselves. Because that curse that person has placed on Funke will come back to haunt that person. Because Funke's money is Funke's money. Funke hustled and worked for her money, and Funke would decide who she will help and who she will not help. She also made points talking about she lost her mother. Election came. She has not rested. She's doing her projects. She, what else did she even mention? She lost her marriage. We all saw when her marriage thing came out. All of that, Funke is going through her own hell. And that's the thing. I remember someone saying, if you have a friend that doesn't call you all the time or chat with you all the time, it means that person is not a friend. I said, I bet I'm gonna pack well. Because that friend of yours that you're waiting to call you all the time to do this one, do that one, or you call, the person is not responding. Maybe that person is going through something. I remember this, what's his name again? This DJ that I worked with, I think, was it Ellen, Ellen DeGeneres show, I think, the guy that acquired himself in the US. From what his wife said, he was playing with his children that day, the day he did that thing. They showed the last video that guy posted online. He was laughing, he was playing, left the home, said, I'm coming back, went to hotel and cried himself. Nobody suspected. So just because you see people looking all put together with makeup, expensive hair, expensive clothes, looking all flashy, fake smile and whatnot, doesn't mean that they're okay. People are battling things in their personal lives. And not everybody is into sharing or talking. Some people will vent. When something happened to them, they will vent. Like Annie's, according to Annie, pack the car. I want to put Tubaba on blast. And she blasted him online. Some people are like that they will vent. But not everybody will come out and vent. So people should not misunderstand and look at other people and feel like, oh, I'm in a place to drag someone. And I feel like that boy has got some guts. He should be ashamed of himself. The brother of that late lady, I don't even remember her name, Ade something, I don't want to murder the name. The late lady, I think it's Ade something is her name. Ade Dunia, Ade do some. Let me not try. I beg, man, no bite my tongue with the Yoruba name. But the brother of that girl should be ashamed of himself. Is he not a man? Is he not a man? This is what the world has turned into, where people don't have shame anymore. You have your 2 legs and 2 hands. Funke is a human being like you with 2 hands, 2 hands and 2 legs and 1 head. She has been able to hustle and put herself where she is today. You're not gonna go start to the hustle your own, no? You're looking for Funke that will come and pay bills for you. If you start early to the hustle, now where your sister get problem, you would have been able to sort it out. And you're not able to sort it out. Your family is not able to sort it out. Now, stranger where you call, when no answer you, the person they wish you condolence, they give you condolence this thing, you're there bashing the person. That just explains this entitlement thing that Oyoyo just mentioned. Now you go beg. Now you go even badmouth the person. Now the same Nigeria way go see say person go ask you something, you give us now ordinary 2,000 and give me 2,000 ordinary, you get them. Person go give you gift, you go run the thing down. It no matter. I always tell people, even if it's toothpick that somebody is able to give you, as far as you do not have toothpick in your house, you have to go and break broom to use to remove that meat that is stuck on your teeth. Be quiet and be grateful. The more grateful and thankful you are, the more doors will open for you. If you're able to appreciate little things, mighty things will come your way. Be positive. Do not always surround yourself with negativity. Everything they vex you. I asked for this one. Now small thing give me, but I see in the chop the big one. Now this one I did. This one no answer me. Calm down. Keep hustling and pray that God opens doors for you. What if somebody give you 5 naira? Say thank you. The same way that if somebody give you 50,000 naira, you will. Some people from their countenance, you can tell from the type of gift they celebrate according to the type of gift that is being given to them. If somebody, for example, comes and renders their what is it called? If somebody comes and renders their physical help, use their strength to help them to do something, that one they enter their eye. That one they enter their eye. But if somebody will not even show up, just send them one huge amount of money, you will see how they will sing that person's praises. It shows that you are an ungrateful person. There is an issue with your inner man, your inner person. Sort it out. That someone is giving you, someone is helping you, does not mean that that person is owing you anything. Because at the end of the day, when you came into this world, you did not sign any contract with that person that, look, now you go there responsible for me, or any day I call you, you got speak. Because both of your paths crossed. I was like, okay, people want to say, because he's grieving. A person that is truly grieving will not even think of what that guy thought of. When you're grieving, you're now thinking of who you're going to call out. That's not the time of calling anybody out. Grieve your grief. When Funke or Mama Kpai, how much you send? You're calling her out. And this is the same one that went there to wish ill on Funke's kids, that has just heaped coal on the person's own head. And now I'm not pitying that person's generations. Now, so people, then they born people entered messed up generation. Because of bad mouth. Bad mouth now go buy people. Because even the Bible says the power of the tongue, life and death is in the power of the tongue. And they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. What do people not understand? I be make a talker for pigeon. The Bible says you go chop to buy and for life. Now for this your tongue, now your mouth, the power there for your mouth, the one you want, the one where you like. Say the people will like those negative and bad tongue. So if now talk we go kill something. And sometimes when they say this fighting, not be only say you fall down, you buy you. You they buy your prosperity, you they buy your open doors, all with your foul mouth. Tomorrow you say na juju from your village. Which juju from village know you? Juju from village where they busy, they do work where village people they send them. Juju from village they send you, they remember your matter. People go carry mouth, buy themselves, finish, and then look for who to blame. People should learn how to be grateful. And people that have fans, people that are farming people, oh, I'm this person's fan, I'm this person's fan, this person is my role model. Vamos, nobody they role model anything. Or everybody role model yourself there. Nothing concern me, concern you. You go and be looking up to people, and because you're looking up to this person, you love the person's lifestyle. The person will mess up, you won't want to open your mouth to say anything. But if someone else does something, you're opening your mouth to run your mouth, you are heaping coal on your own head because you're a pretentious person. You're not helping that person. Because even the Bible talk am. Say, I have made thee a watchman. When you see person they go left, you know say you go fall inside hole. You know tell her when he fall inside hole that day. Now you God go ask. Share that place you be no say hole day. And share you see where the person they waka go. Why you not tell the person say hole day there where the person go fall enter? You say, God, I think go reach then go jump and pass. Oh yeah. Enter fire now. Rest there. People should be extremely careful how they use words, because I just feel like every time you read, you go on the blogs or you see anything on the internet, just read the comments and you will just be thinking, wait, are some of these people that are typing these things humans? Do people understand what happens in the spirit realm? Or some people just they're empty, like kumkum, like an empty barrel. Spiritually, nothing. You're not sound. You're not there. You just they float. So in your mind, everything na cruise. You see something, you've picked up your phone, you started writing, placing curses and swearing on people's head, forgetting that all those coal you're heaping is on your own head. I was really, really disappointed when I saw that post first, because I saw the post first. And then later on this evening, I was preparing because I was coming out. I was just going to call the guy out. I didn't even know that Funke had done a video. If I did not go on Instagram just before I came live, I wouldn't have even seen it. It's when I went on Instagram and I saw Funke's videos where Funke was talking and crying. Every single tears that came out of Funke's eyes today is going to work against that person. Include and even this boy now where caused this wahala, because he started this nonsense. So if Funke truly did not see a message that was sent, if Funke meant well and he started this whole nonsense, him too go share inside that punishment. Now he started. Because if he did not call her out, people will not know. Nobody had said anything. Everybody was sympathizing with them. Everybody was sending their condolences. People were talking about the passing of the Yoruba actress. He came and he changed the narrative. All of a sudden, the jobless people don't fly go Funke page to go bully Funke, to cause problem for themselves. He that has ears, let him hear what the Spirit says. May God help us all. I've been talking for 1 hour. Make I leave on an hour. Make I go settle my little one. She don't even fall asleep from my hand. Let me go and sort out my little one, and then if I have the time, this is 9 o'clock, I might be able to come back for us to have another conversation. I don't know. So let's see how that plays out, because there's so much to be discussed. There's so much. The street is hot. The street is hot. Let me see. UK family said something. I think I did see this. I say it, wrote it. Adejumoke. Okay, that's the person. Thank you very much. I say it. Because I didn't want to murder that name, because I was like, I can't remember. I knew it was Ade something, but I didn't want. So may Adejumoke's spirit, may Adejumoke's spirit rest in peace. And I don't even think, because right now, I don't know if she's been buried, if she's been lowered, if she has not been lowered into the earth, her spirit is still roaming. And this is the nonsense her spirit will be seeing that her brother, her own family member is doing. Would she have loved for Funke to be dragged? People should consider, just because your family member is dead doesn't mean they are completely gone. Do more research on spirituality and things like that, so you will know more. When we talk now, some people say they don't feel sleep for night. It's the truth, the fact. Well, I said, please go keep my baby for bed. I can hear her. Yeah, she did my hand here. All right. I'll see you people. I'll see you people later. UK family said, I did tell you, what has Funke got to do with this whole thing? As in, not be small thing. All right. I will come back and we will have more conversation about all these things that are happening and what we can teach, we will teach. So thank you all so very much. Um, thank you all so very much, and I will see you all later. Okay, there's so many gists. Bye. God bless you all. Thank you so very much for joining me. If you've ever stopped by the channel, I say God bless you immensely and have a lovely day. I will see you all later. Bye.